The galactic assembly hall echoed, with thousands of voices, hisses, clicks, chirps, and modulated pulses, all coming from the representatives of over 600 species. At the center, suspended in a gravity-neutral field, was a shimmering sphere Earth, projected in perfect detail. Green continents, blue oceans, and a bright red border pulsing around it. Sanctioned, banished, expelled. After hours of debate and centuries of tension, the vote was unanimous. Humanity was too dangerous, too unpredictable, too different. Too many broken treaties. Too many wars that ended with the other side mysteriously surrendering. Too many Terran scientists asking the kind of questions the galaxy feared. So the Assembly did what it always did with threats it didn't understand. It cast them out. Earth and its colonies, declared the Archspeaker of the Vrixen Empire, are hereby exiled from all galactic contact. Trade, communication, travel severed. Let them wither alone in the dark. The hall erupted in clicking applause. But Earth didn't wait for the news to be delivered. 10 minutes after the vote, all human communication relays across the galaxy went dark. All Terran embassies self-evacuated. Human ships left trade ports mid-docking. Terraforming contracts were dropped. All U.N.Y. Diplomats withdrew without a word. It was as if humanity had been waiting for this moment. And then Earth went silent. No messages, no signals, no presence. Gone. At first, the galaxy rejoiced. No more Terran interference, said the Grawl High Matriarch. We are safe now, chirped the Trialan Hive Choir. They were never meant to join us, hissed the Elder of Stars. And for a time, it was peaceful. But then, things began to change. 5 galactic cycles passed. Trade routes collapsed, not because of embargo, but because Terran logistics systems had quietly underpinned 42% of all galactic infrastructure. Medical breakthroughs slowed because Terran biotech, though crude by galactic standards, had been shockingly effective. War broke out between old rivals because Terran peacekeeping fleets were no longer in neutral orbit, watching silently, guns cold but powered. By the 10th cycle, piracy soared. By the 15th, a disease swept through 5 sectors, one that had once been eradicated by a Terran-engineered retrovirus. And worst of all, exploration died, because the stars, once full of light and hope, now felt empty. No Terran beacons, no human chatter, no laughter, no music, no madness, just sterile silence. Then, without warning, a signal, not a message, a simple ping, the same kind Terrans used when calibrating long-range comms. It came from a system beyond the Orion Rift, an unclaimed dead zone. No one had ever charted it. The Assembly, against its better judgment, sent a scout probe. What it found shattered everything. 37 planets, fully terraformed, cities massive, radiant, alive, and orbiting every world, defense grids that made galactic dreadnoughts look like toys. Humans hadn't withered. They had expanded. Quietly, patiently, independently. They hadn't sulked or begged to be let back in. They had left, and they had thrived. A special delegation was formed, representatives from a dozen races, armed with peace offerings, gifts, apologies. They entered the Terran sector under strict neutrality. They expected coldness, anger, maybe a touch of smugness. What they got was worse. Indifference. They were greeted by a polite AI construct. No Terrans are currently available for interspecies diplomacy, it said in a warm, artificial voice. But thank you for visiting United Sovereign Humanity. Please enjoy your stay. And do not cross the yellow line. What yellow line? The ground shimmered and a drone hovered overhead, weapons charged. The yellow line glowed at their feet. They did not cross it. Eventually, a human did appear. Not a politician, not a general, just a woman, older, wearing a simple exosuit, patchy with wear. A faded flag on her shoulder, Earth. "You came back," she said. We were wrong," the Thark ambassador admitted. "We thought we were protecting the galaxy from you." She looked past them, to the stars. "You were," she said. "And now?" She smiled faintly. "Now you're just catching up." They asked her to rejoin the assembly, to bring Earth back into the fold. She politely declined. "The last time we were part of your galaxy," she said, "you voted to exile us, but things are worse without you." She nodded. "Then fix it." The delegation returned empty-handed, and behind them, the Terran borders shimmered shut again. The galaxy had voted to banish Earth. And Earth had answered, not with war, not with protest, but with something far more terrifying: self-reliance.